Here's everything you need to know, at least from what we know about Pokemon Pocket before it releases on October 30th. One thing I have to say right up top is this game will be soft launching in New Zealand, and a lot of games actually do this. They'll have an app that's about to go global and they'll soft launch it in a few regions. It looks like it's only going to be New Zealand for Pokemon Pocket, meaning New Zealand could have a lot of people who end up living there for a little while, if you know what I mean. There will be ways to enjoy this soft launch, but for the rest of us, it will be October 30th. I actually got some hands-on with Pokemon Pocket at Pokemon Worlds this year in Hawaii, and I'll show you a couple quick moments from that really quick. I think let's start talking about the cards and the immersive collectible experience, because I think that's going to be part of what's exciting about Pocket, and then I also think the battling system could be very exciting.
Ponyta. Raichu, okay. That's a 3 diamond, bro. Oh, Pikachu EX. Oh my gosh, look how pretty it is. Oh, dude, sweet. They take you in the card. I'm not gonna lie, this is very cute. That is a very cool animation.
From my hands-on with it, I will say opening packs and going through your cards is going to be very addictive, very rewarding. That's exactly how they want it to feel, obviously. You're going to start with one set, which is Genetic Apex. That's going to be the first set that you're able to get, and of course, based on the game's popularity and based on how they want you to pay for this game, which we'll talk about here in a little bit, they will release new sets for players to collect and battle with. Let's get into a little bit about the pricing structure of the game before we talk about battles. So I was scouring around the Pokemon Pocket Reddit and I came across this image here that talked a little bit about some of the microtransactions that are going to be in the game. Basically, there is a premium pass and there's going to be gold. Gold is essentially the fake currency that you buy with real money. Ding! And the premium pass, which is going to allow you to not only open an extra card a day, but also give you some daily specific missions. At least I believe they are daily specific premium missions that you unlock by having the pass. Just as an example of what these premium missions could look like, I play Pokemon Unite, and in Pokemon Unite, inside Pokemon Unite, there are premium missions that you get with your battle passes. So daily you have premium missions. You also have premium missions on a weekly basis that give you more points towards the game's battle pass, and on a season level you have premium missions that will give you more points towards whatever your battle pass is. It looks like there are going to be multiple things you can unlock in this. I think you're going to see some things very similar to Marvel Snap. You'll probably see cards that actually give you the ability to sort of move them and look at them in a match slightly differently. I think, let's face it, we're going to see a lot of Snap comparisons with this, and if they're smart, they're going to do a lot of what Marvel Snap has done. You also will clearly be able to unlock different playmats, so we can see that in some of the videos where a player sort of has like a basic looking playmat, and then the other player has this beautiful playmat with all of the EVs on it, and it's unclear how you unlock it, but I have a good feeling that a lot of the cosmetics will be tied to the premium pass for the game, or at least that is a way to unlock essentially all of the premium cosmetics by playing, using the pass, maybe even buying some gold. You'll be able to unlock everything. And the pricing is about what you'd expect from a mobile game. If you haven't played a lot of mobile games, well, get ready to be shocked. And if you have, get ready to be normally regularly whelmed. It looks like for Pokegold, you could spend anywhere between 99 cents and $100 on this currency. People who are whales, that is a customer who spends a ton of money in a free-to-play game, will be able to spend this and unlock more. I'm not sure how many packs you will be able to unlock, but I think if they can sell you digital packs, they will happily do it. A booster pack contains 5 cards, which your last card, I believe, is always the highest rarity. At least that's what it was at Worlds. And you'll open some cool cards to add to your collection, and at the same time, when you open a really cool one like that Pikachu, they'll take you on a whole journey. I'm telling you, this is going to not only scratch that dopamine itch, it's gonna like smash it with a hammer. It's gonna be huge. Of course, like anything where you've got to collect them or catch them all, you're gonna have a beautiful binder where you're able to look at all your cards. There's gonna be a trading system, which we don't know a ton about. It looks like you possibly can trade the same rarity for the same rarity, probably with a friend. We also don't really know a lot about the battle system. We know a few things, I should say. Oh, and we know about Wondershare, which I assume is gonna work pretty similarly to how it works in VGC, right? Where you're like throwing a Pokemon up and you hope you get something cool in return. Maybe you get a lot of dupes of something, and once a day you can put it up on your Wondershare thing and hopefully get something cool. So for battling, it's actually going to be pretty different from TCG. You don't make 60 card decks, you make 20 card decks. And again, the comparisons to Marvel Snap are all there, right? These are shorter games. They say they are 5 minutes long, and it's not using some of the same things that you would expect in TCG. You don't have energy cards. It looks like you have an energy zone, probably that increases every turn, or on a certain turn you start to get more, right? So you can attach them to your Pokemon. You're gonna see a lot of differences so that this game can be played on a phone, and I have to say, thank goodness this is what they're doing. I know some people aren't going to like this, but if they do this right, this is going to be a monstrously popular game and a different way to enjoy TCG. It won't have the same strategic depth that you're going to see at the World Championships of TCG, but you will be able to play digital Pokemon cards that look and feel great every single day in fast matches. Hopefully, they have a lot planned for the competitive set here, a lot planned for how you're going to match with players and what that looks like, and leaderboards and all that stuff. You might not see that when the game launches, but if you want to keep people collecting, you're going to need a reason to try to collect all these cards. A few other things: you can have 3 Pokemon on your bench instead of 5. They no longer have prize cards. Instead, your cards have an amount of prizes essentially on them, and it's a first to 3 who wins. Again, fast-paced game. We're looking to make it quick and snappy here. We also know there's going to be sort of a PvE player versus the game system inside. There will also be a auto battle system, so it's possible you can grind to get certain rewards. I don't know if they're going to be borders around your cards or the ability to open packs a little bit faster. I'm really not sure exactly what it will be and how the missions will work. I'm sure we're going to be finding more out about that very soon, especially once this thing soft launches in New Zealand. And if you wanted to see the cards that we know about right now, I'm going to give a big shout out to this site, Pokemon Zone. They have like a lot of great information about Pokemon Pocket right here. So you can see all the cards that we know about. These are basically everything that we've seen through people playtesting it, through the official like images that they've put out here, and you can see where we have sort of like little, you know, Pokeball somewhere on there, potions somewhere on there, we're not sure. So these are all the cards that we know about, that we've seen. I can tell you from the cards that I've pulled when I was there live, Articuno looks pretty cool, but I think the only one that actually brought me into the card live was the Full Art Pikachu EX. So that is a 3-star card. They're gonna have multiple rarities. It goes from 1 to 4, I believe, diamonds, and then it goes the more rare 1 to 3 stars. And 3-star Pikachu EX is the only card that actually brought me into the card and gave me like a whole show. Obviously, only time will tell as to what exactly they are looking to focus on here. If you look at all of the promotional materials, they have such a huge emphasis on collecting and showing off your cards. And then it does feel like battles are kind of like, yeah, and then also maybe battle sometime. But to be fair, they kind of go this route with things like Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go, originally, the whole concept wasn't that there were going to be battles at their world championships, right? It was that you were entering this world of Pokemon, you were going to walk around and catch things. So it looks like maybe they're trying to bring people in, and you're going to unlock a bunch of cards, and then if we can get you into battling, we can hook you for longer. In general, I think you're going to need more than just you can collect cool cards to get players to fork over some of that do-re-mi on a monthly basis for some of their passes, right? Like, it's cool to collect all this stuff, but if you can't do that much with it, then I'm not really sure what's going on. I think they're probably trying to market it in this very friendly, like, hey, check out some cards. And then maybe they can get people interested in battling in the game. I hope there's a bigger emphasis on battling than it seems like from their promos, We're just gonna have to wait and see. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I plan on doing some more pocket content here on the B tier, so stick around if you're interested in that. I love you. I'll see y'all next time. We did it.